let's stop glamorizing the military, because honestly, it is bullshit on top of bullshit on top of bullshit. It is exhausting. It is a drama-ran fucking world, and people will fucking hate you for the sole fact that other people like you. And don't buy into the whole, oh, we're family, our best interest is you, we care about you. That's fucking bullshit. Their best interest is themselves and looking good in the position that they're in, whether it's a sergeant, a major, a lieutenant. I'm talking from experience. The only good thing about the military are the people that you meet, and I say that loosely because even then, shit will go bad over some dumb shit as well, and the benefits. If you can go your whole military career without having to deal with any of that shit, kudos to you. Bless you. But I haven't even been in that long, but I've been in that long to be able to tell you this. And if that doesn't tell you anything, then I don't know what the fuck will.
Alrighty, besties. Next thing we got going on TikTok is military rants. Now, I'm not saying it's a new phenomenon, but it's definitely out here. Zaz, millennials, whoever, they got something to say and complain about with regard to the military. Now, I'm not saying that the military ain't got issues, because I'm sure they do, like everybody else do. The thing is that, like I always say, you might not want to talk about your employer out here on TikTok, especially if you still work for them. But what the hell do I know, child? Let's go ahead and listen to some more.
One thing I'm never gonna understand in this life: why military uniforms are so fucking expensive, and the fact that we always have to keep them up to standards. Like, why is it so expensive? Why? I'm already in the military. Why is it still expensive? One thing I'm never gonna...
A little bit of a rant this morning, but my fellow military people will understand. But how frustrating is it that when you want to go home and see your family that you haven't seen in however long, and all your friends are like, are you going to come see me? And you have to drive an hour or 2 hours to go see them, and they won't spend that time to come see you after you spent hundreds or thousands of dollars to go home, which you don't get the luxury to do all the time. I'm sorry. It's just frustrating. And they say that they want to come visit you, but never do. I lived in Hawaii, and not one of my friends came to visit me. When I went home, they all were like, when are you coming over? When are you going to see me? And I haven't seen my family in however long. Like, I'm trying to spend time with my family. Anyways, end of rant.
Something that is super odd for me as a military entrepreneur is that when I am at work and I am in this uniform, I am nobody and nothing. I am but a number, but a humble servant of Uncle Sam. And that's cool. It is what it is. I have next to no control over my life. I damn near don't even control my daily activities. I don't have much say in much because I am but a lowly E6. And when I get home and I take the uniform off and I take the wig off, I am Maddie. I am the owner of Hair Fuel, the co-owner of Hair Fuel. I am the boss. I get to make decisions. I get to call the shots, and I get to determine my life. And it's a really interesting dichotomy. And I feel like I have split personality disorder. And then sometimes one personality slips into another personality, and I be at work thinking I'm still calling the shots, and then get frustrated when I realize I'm not. Yeah, and every day that I have to play both of these parts and separate those parts of myself is another day where I grow more and more confident in the fact and in my decision to leave active duty and just be a business owner, because that's who I really am. And at this point, living this life is beyond stressful to me. So, just a little midday rant. I'm on my way home from work, and it's been a stressful afternoon, to say the least. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Alrighty, y'all. So some of the ones that you're about to see can be concerning. So viewer discretion is advised. Viewer discretion is advised. Anybody that is in the military, your experience, I don't know. I only know being the child of military personnel. So I'm not asking anyone to tell their stories, but if you decide that you want to tell your story, you want me to talk about it, send me an email and I will definitely talk about it. I won't, out you or anything. But because I'm going down this rabbit hole, I see that there may be some concerns, I shall call it, within the military.
And asking for shit because I put my ass to work every fucking day. I worked so fucking hard, especially as a fucking PFC Lance Corporal. And meantime, these fucking higher ups are like fucking taking advantage, trying to seduce me. I get by my NCO, but since he's such a top-notch NCO, it looked like shitty Lance Corporal Izzy wanted it. It was her fault.
Hola, mi bestie boos. I'm finally alone, and I'm upset, so let's talk about it. This video is actually for Sergeant First Class Majors. 47th BSB 2nd Brigade, but last I know, you moved to 11 Cav in 2nd Brigade. Do you know what today is, Sergeant First Class Majors? I'll tell you, because you probably don't. You don't give a fuck enough to know. Today is my Army birthday, 5 years. Half a decade. And it's also my last Army birthday. You know, when I was a private and you met me, I thought I was going to make it to 20. I thought I had 15 more years under my belt. I made it to 5. Do you want to know why I made it to 5? Sergeant First Class Majors? Because you decided to me in my barracks parking lot in 2019. After I had only served for 13 months. And now, the Army is medboarding me for PTSD due to military sexual trauma. And all the underlining things that come with it, like the depression, the suicidal ideations, the anxiety, everything else that falls under this PTSD umbrella from military sexual trauma that you caused, some First Class Majors. You cut my Army career 15 years short because you decided to me. And the crazy part about it all is I was sexually enough to suffer from all these mental health issues that I'm no longer capable of serving in today's military, but I wasn't enough for you to be found guilty because you got your 20. You made it to your 20. You got your retirement party. You got your plaque, and you got everything in between. And now I'm sitting here upset on my last Army birthday because my baby brother turns 14 in 2 days. You know how many birthdays of his I've missed? You know how many birthdays of my goddaughter I've missed, of my godson I've missed? How many birthdays of my mom, my dad, my other dad, my sisters that I have fucking missed serving an organization that is kicking me out because I was raped enough to be unfit for duty, but raped enough to catch a guilty charge? Was it even fucking worth it? Were the sacrifices I made for this country, putting my family, the thing that holds me together the most, on the back burner, even fucking worth it? Because I'm broken enough. I was enough to be broken enough to get kicked out, but you didn't enough to get kicked out.
Child, I was not expecting this to go this way. Prayers to both of these women. I believe them. I believe them. I believe them. I tell you when I believe something and I tell you when I don't. Good luck. Hopefully you get justice, whatever that means to them. That's it. That's all. Please like the video, comment. I see y'all in the next one.